Mark Zuckerberg just declared war. We've got an epic showdown brewing in the social media arena. A battle between the erratic Elon Musk and the calm robot boy Zuckerberg. Strap in, because things are about to get crazy. Now, this whole drama started back in October 2022, when Elon Musk took over Twitter. To say he shook things up is the understatement of the century. He slashed staff by a ridiculous 80%. Twitter's verification process went haywire, causing chaos. Markets were left scratching their heads, not knowing if a tweet was from a legit company or just some online troll. He then reinstated accounts previously banned for misogynistic, racist, anti-Semitic, and other problematic content. Advertisers fled in droves and revenues plummeted. To make up for the shortfall in income, Musk recently rolled out an $8 per month subscription model, which further alienated loyal Twitter users. Musk's initial investment to buy Twitter of $40 billion is now estimated at $20 billion. Ouch. But while Elon was busy causing Twitter mayhem, Mark Zuckerberg was quietly watching from the sidelines. You see, as Twitter imploded, users flocked to alternative platforms like Mastodon, Tumblr, and Hive. And that's when the genius minds at Meta saw their golden opportunity. They started working on a top-secret project called Threads. Fast forward to June 9th, 2023, and boom! Threads, a Twitter clone, was launched, and it took the world by storm. Within one day, it reaches a whopping 30 million users, leaving Twitter in the dust. Elon was livid and decided to sue Mark for the success of Threads. But Mark had a trick up his sleeve. After 11 years of silence, he resurfaces on Twitter with a meme, taunting Elon even further. Threads continued its meteoric rise, reaching a staggering 100 million users in just 5 days, grabbing about 30% of Twitter's user base. And as Threads soared, Twitter's traffic tanked. The heat was on, and things were getting heated between Elon and Mark. But what's all the fuss about? Is Threads really that big of a threat to Twitter? Well, hold on to your hats, folks, because Threads is more than just another social media app. Meta plans to revolutionize the game with an open and decentralized technology called ActivityPub. Picture this. You write a post on Facebook, and it shows up on Twitter or Instagram or even TikTok. It's a whole new level of interconnectedness. ActivityPub allows for data portability, meaning users control their data, audience, and content. They can move their entire content and audience from platform to platform without having to rebuild followers or create new content. This is the biggest change in social media in 15 years. What is ironic is the Meta appeared to be in deep trouble only a few months ago. In September 2022, its stock price dropped a whopping 73% from its all-time high just a year earlier, amidst a slew of regulatory, changing consumer tastes and self-inflicted problems. Since November of 2022, Meta has had to lay off over 21,000 employees in painful cuts. Meta seemed to be in a death spiral. TikTok made Instagram seem old and stale to younger users. It made a costly $36 billion bet on the metaverse, which as of today seems like a huge flop. And then the regulators came calling. Meta got caught in a web of antitrust investigations and congressional hearings, leading to a record fine by the EU of $1.3 billion for violating privacy laws. But Musk threw Meta a lifeline with his erratic decisions. Meta's stock has rallied an eye-popping 211% between November 2022 to July 2023, and now Zuckerberg looks like the boy genius again. But wait, before we go praising Zuckerberg, let's not forget his track record. Cambridge Analytica, anyone? The guy knows a thing or two about collecting our data, and with Meta's growing influence, there are legitimate concerns about privacy and abuse of power. Trusting Zuckerberg blindly? Not so fast.
Are you aware of other third-party information mishandlings that have not been disclosed?
Congresswoman, no. Although we are currently going through the process of investigating every
So you're not sure?
that had access to a large amount of data.
What does that mean?
It means that we're going to look into every app that had a large amount of access to data in the past before we locked down the platform.
So you're not
imagine
aware?
that because there are tens of thousands of apps, we will find...
All right, but I only have 4 minutes.
Here's the real question. Will Zuckerberg use Threads for the greater good, or will he exploit it for his own gain? I think we all know the answer. So in the end, who will come out on top? Elon or Mark? Well, it seems like Zuckerberg has the upper hand right now. His experience in building social networks and monetizing platforms gives him a leg up. Twitter, on the other hand, is struggling to monetize and faces rumors of bankruptcy. The odds aren't looking great for Elon. The world of luxury goods has an ugly secret. Check out our video on Hermes Birkin and be appalled by the animal cruelty scandal that rocked the company. What you will find out will shock and offend you, but we consumers have to know the truth to keep these corporations honest and accountable.